What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the St. Thomas Dynasty here on NCAA 14. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, and today we go on the road to play against the Memphis Tigers, who we are tied with on top of the American West. Whoever wins this game will likely go to the conference championship game at the end of the regular season. It's gonna be a really good one. So make sure you smash that like button as well as hit subscribe if you happen to be new. Let's go ahead and see if we can take on the Tigers from Memphis University. Let's get it. Alright, man, so two big games in a row, man. Game number 2. Taking down Houston last time out, man. Let's see if we can do the same to these Tigers as they're trying to go upfield early on. They are super fast, like talking about they barely get back up before they're on their way to the next play, as Memphis is moving down the field pretty darn well, man, early on, as we're already in our own territory, deep in our own territory, matter of fact. So let's see if we can get him off the field. 3rd and 1. Jones gonna hand it off to Clark. He somehow finds some space. I don't know how he managed to get out of there, man. We had 3 St. Thomas guys right there to make a play, and of course we fail. So now here we go. Jones, this time getting sacked. That is Antoine Black getting up in there and making the sack, forcing this man back 6 yards. You love to see it. As now 2nd and 16. They get all those yards back and way more as Danny Davis wins over the center of the field. Memphis looking to strike first. Will it happen? No, it won't. Billy Ewing gets the interception and he is on his way. Only one person to beat and he's brought down. But a huge interception for Billy Ewing, reading it the whole time and taking it out of the end zone, across the 20-yard line. Let's go. So a huge turnover to start this first game, man. Let's see how our offense can respond with that positive momentum, as Brooks is going to go ahead and hand it off to Lucas Coley. He takes it tough up the middle, gain of 6 yards on that play. It's a first down for the St. Thomas Tommies, as now 2nd and 4. Brooks handing off to Coley again. This time he finds a little bit bigger of a hole. He's shaking and baking across the first down marker. First down for your Tommies, as we're gonna go run heavy early on, man. Gotta trust our star tailback in Lucas Coley, as he's finding another hole, fighting forward for another 5 yards. Just trying to bring that defense in slowly but surely, so we can eventually open up this passing game later on, as Coley takes another tough run up the middle, gain of 6, bulldozing over a defender in the process. As we'll go ahead, start with our first pass of the day finally. Brooks looking, gonna find IT, one-on-one, wins it easily. One of the better receivers in the American Conference, and showed it right there, as it's a first down for the St. Thomas Tommies, as we're looking to get into the red zone, which we officially are. St. Thomas in a really good position to take the lead at this first score of the ball game. Just can't be like Memphis and turn the ball over, as we find Tyreek Miller, who's able to get up in there inside the 5. 1st and goal coming up for the St. Thomas football team shortly. See if we can get Alex Garcia one-on-one. We do. Back in the end zone, but it's deflected away. Pretty good coverage actually by the Memphis defender. And we're going to try again, this time with the read option. Brooks into the end zone. Touchdown, Tommies. As Noah Brooks finds his way into the end zone with ease. St. Thomas will strike first in this ball game. Let's go. So let's see how Memphis can respond. They moved the ball well on their first possession, but we got that interception though. Let's see if we can do the same, as they're going to go to their running back, who does just level. Looks like Jared Scott, who tried to make the tackle originally, got flattened like a pancake in the process, as there's another short throw over to the right-hand side. It's Jonathan Horn making the catch for the first down, as a couple plays later, going to a 2nd and 10, going over the middle. It's dropped. That could have been some decent yardage, but they are in some trouble now. 3rd and 10, we are sending the house here, going man-on-man across the board. Jones looking around. He gets sacked right away. It's Kyle Barron, a name you haven't really heard much of this season, man. True freshman coming up in there and making the sack, forcing Memphis to punt away. And now St. Thomas is back on this field, man. Let's see if we can make it 14. Oh, as we nearly gave the ball right back. William Jefferson almost had an interception right there. Extremely fortunate, as we're now in trouble of going 3 and out here. We don't want to avoid, we definitely want to avoid that for sure. And we certainly will with Pablo Sanchez, the custom recruit, picking up the first. So now, next play, Brooks in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. Going to throw over the middle. Fine ID. He's already across the 50-yard line. This St. Thomas offense is humming around like a machine early and often in this ball game. As they leave Adrian Allen all by himself. Can he make it to the end zone? 5. Touchdown, Tommies! Adrian Allen, 50 yards. The tight end rumbling for his score. First score of the day for our big burly tight end. Up 14-0 already, man. We are coming here to play for sure. As they do dump it off to their running back to start this drive off. Marcus Clark picking up the first down. Good for them. As now, next play, Memphis going to move their tight end Horn to the right-hand side. And it looks like could have been a screen. No, it's not. It's actually a throw over in the middle. Billy Ewing was beat over the top by Joe Gates, making his first catch of the day, getting on that score sheet. As now they'll go to the right-hand side. It's Davis up to the sideline. He's going to be brought out of bounds quickly by Jared Scott. Another first down for Danny Davis. As Memphis offense is moving around once again, but can they finish the drive this time around without turning the ball over? We're about to find out, as he's only one man to beat. He's nearly in the end zone. Jonathan Horn gets them within the 5-yard line, on the verge of cutting this deficit in half. Let's see if we can make this stand, though, as Jones gonna hand it off to Clark. He's met by Corey Johnson, but he can't make the tackle. Needs to spend more time in the weight room, man. And as a result of that, we give up a touchdown at the end of this first quarter. Other than that, though, we're playing pretty darn well. Let's see if we can keep this energy up for the rest of the game. So let's go, man. Offense back on the field. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Let's see if we can make it 3 for 3 as Noah Brooks picks up the first down for us to start this drive. As now we'll hit him with a play action here shortly. Brooks, play action, going up the middle to Tyreek Miller. He's got some space to work with, and he gets caught from behind. Another huge game for the St. Thomas passing attack, just taking advantage of this offense right now. Or not offense, but this defense just doing whatever we want to do right now. And that's what I love to see about this offense, man. Is now 2nd and 4. Coley up the middle again. He's slicing and dicing into the red zone. A 15-yard gain for our star back with serious NFL aspirations. Now we throw it to Garcia. He picks up a not first down. Almost a first down, though. I'm sure we'll clean that up here in the next couple of plays here. As 2nd and 2, Jamie Smith going to take it up the gut. Tough running from the fullback, who also sits as our backup running back, man. Picks up 4 there. As now, here we go. 1st and goal here. Jamie Smith. No, it's going to be Noah Brooks again. Can he make a touchdown? Number 2, and he does. Touchdown, Tommies. There's Noah Brooks' 2nd rushing TD. And it's back to a 2-possession ball game. St. Thomas up 21-7 as Memphis desperately needs an answer right now. Let's see if they can get it here as Clark does some tough running. Jim Smith right on top of him, able to pick up 7 yards on the play. Can he pick up the first down? The next one, though, he does. Able to cut up field eventually. The outside was contained pretty well. But now, 2nd and 8. Jones going to throw to the sideline. Get it to Travis Fine. He's fine with that. 6-yard gain. Make it much more manageable of a 3rd down. But this defense has been on it so far today. Let's see if we can keep that thing going. As they're going to know if they're going to fake it. As they try to throw the other way. Billy Ewing had almost his 2nd interception of the game. And now we made them punt it away. Let's see if we can make this lead even further. Brooks now dropping back to pass, finds Alex Garcia, who does cut up field for a 15-yard gain and a first down for the offense. So now, next play, Isaiah Thomas, he's about to go into motion. Brooks going to drop back again, going to throw quickly to Jamie Smith, who's dragging defenders upfield up to the midfield logo at the Memphis Tigers Stadium. Already at midfield, already looking pretty darn good as Brooks looking around, going to scramble to his right, going to throw a dart to Isaiah Thomas. 20-yard gain, first down, Tommies. Wait to make something happen, keeping the eyes down the field as the offense is humming along so darn well. Memphis simply doesn't have an answer, man. I don't know what to tell them. As we'll go to a halfback stretch now. Coley going to take it off the sweep. He's got blockers, but he's caught from behind. Oh, if it wasn't from being caught from behind, that could have been 6 yards right there. But it might just delay the inedible, though, as 2nd and 4. Gonna try to throw to the right-hand side. We had it open. That was a touchdown, and it was underthrown. So instead, it's 3rd and 4. Brooks in the shotgun. Gonna drop back the pass. He's gonna find Hudson the third, but he drops it too. And we are gonna have to punt this ball away. As let's see what Memphis responds with. 2 minutes left. Let's see if they can get a 2-minute drill in. Jones gonna go ahead and try to... Oh, I don't know. How did he escape that? Buster Porter was there. The tackle simply didn't register, man. That should have been a loss. Just need our defense to come through now once again. Anytime now, guys. Jones going to take it off the quarterback draw. He's got some space to work with. He's broken tackles as well. And finally caught from behind by Buster Porter and Corey Johnson. As now we got him to a 3rd and 9 a little bit later now. Let's see if we can stop him right about now. Jones dropping back the pass. He's looking. He's going to get sacked in the backfield once again. This time, Brian Anderson making the sack. And with only 1 minute left, we can extend this lead even further. Let's see if we can make it happen. As Brooks throwing over the top. He finds Tyreek Miller already across midfield. Huge play once again. Just play after play by this offense, and you know what? We're feeling a little frisky. Let's see if it works twice in a row as we had Adrian Allen, but his were thrown. It counts as an incompletion. So here we go. 2nd and 10. Brooks dropping back. Gonna throw to Pablo Sanchez. Instantly on the 25-yard line. Another good catch for the slot receiver. Moving this thing up the field well. Brooks dropping back again. He's going to find Pablo Sanchez reversing course. And they're going to give us the first down. It looked a little too close to call. But they are going to give it to us. We can keep this thing rolling. Brooks looking. Finds Hudson the third. He's going to be a 7-yard gain on the play. As we're looking to try to get into this end zone. Only 1 timeout left. Can we get in there? Throw. Oh, it's dropped. Isaiah Thomas had a touchdown pass, and we had to settle for a field goal going into the locker room. Still a great first half performance, up by 20, and I think we get the ball to start the second half. That second half will be coming very shortly. So here we go, guys. Second half on the way. We got this ball to start it off, man. Let's see if we can get it done. 1st and 10. Brooks going to throw over the middle right away to Tyreek Miller. Another 18-yard gain, just abusing the side of the field right now. I was going to go ahead and hit him with a play action now. Brooks looking around, going to try to throw deep. We had Garcia, but it was underthrown, and it will end up being intercepted. If Noah Brooks had more arm strength, that was a touchdown. But instead, we'll have to wait a little longer as Memphis is on the field now with their offense. Let's see how they respond. We had him bottled up initially, but somehow escapes out of there. Marcus Clark turning nothing into something. A first down for the Tigers as Memphis looks to get more points on the board. The first time since the first quarter, but their offense just seems like they're completely out of whack right now. 2nd and 10 now coming up. It's gonna be a read option. It's gonna be a pitch to the left-hand side. Fine's got the blocks. He's more than fine with that, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Travis Fine with a 27-yard off the pitch. As for the first time in a while, Memphis is in St. Thomas territory, but that won't last too terribly long as DJ Watson blows that play up instantly. And now we got these guys to a 3rd and long. Let's finish the job. 3rd and 12. Jones dropping back. He's got time. Can he find somebody downfield though? And it's dropped. Jared Scott was on the coverage. And they had to punt the ball away to the Tommies once again. Another golden opportunity to take the lead. As we'll go ahead, hand it off to Lucas Coley. Even Noah Brooks is upfield trying to get some blocking in. Trying to get some extra yards for his running back. That worked so hard for him. As now, a couple plays later, Brooks again throwing up to Hudson the 3rd. He drops and pass. His 2nd drop this game, man. That should have been a 1st down. That could have been 6 potentially. It was only 1-on-1. And instead, it's 3rd and 12. We'll try to throw it to the corner. What a dot! I have no idea how Garcia caught that pass. But he sure did. Now, 2nd and 6. Couple plays later, another quick throw. This time to Jamie Smith. Gain of 17. Now in the red zone, can we make it 30 on these guys? As Coley able to get upfield for a gain of 8. Another nice run. That puts him to the century mark. Let's see if we can build on that though. As Coley takes it up the gut, trying to find space. Barely does. 1st down. Moving the chains for the Tommies. As we'll go to this 1st and goal now. Brooks looking. Going to try to get it to Garcia, who's spin down after a gain of 5 on the play. Nice little play for, the combination of Brooks and Garcia. But let's see if we can punch it in though. Calling on Lucas Coley. He's going to try to get up in there, and he's in! Touchdown, Tommies! Lucas Coley getting up in there. But wait a minute, it's going to be reviewed. And it turns out that it will actually be reversed. Which means we will have 4th and goal coming up here. So we're going to go ahead and try again. Only need 1 yard. Let's make it happen. Going to hand off to Coley. He gets stuffed at the line. Memphis with the goal line stand. And now they have to get out of his end zone. They're on the shadow of their own goal line. You hate to see that. They're calling some audibles. Dropping back to pass. We bring the thunder. And we get a safety on the next play. Not a touchdown, but we'll definitely settle for a safety. Nice consolation prize. And we'll instantly have the ball back as Coley going to take it up the gut once again. Another 12-yard gain. Making it shake, bro. 117 yards total for the young man. As now, 2nd and 12. Going to go quickly as Alex Garcia makes the catch. Noah Brooks recognized the blitz. Instantly went to the same side as the blitz was coming from. We're near the red zone once again. Can we turn this into 6 points though? Last time our offense went, a little short. We simply can't have that right now. Is now 1st and 10. Brooks going to Hudson the 3rd. This time he makes the catch. Gets upfield for another 1st down. Goal line situation coming up for the Tommies shortly. We looked again to the end zone to end this 3rd quarter as Coley gets the catch, but he's going to be a couple yards shy. That's how this 3rd quarter is going to end. St. Thomas with the American West Division potentially on the line came to play today. Depending on how things go, we might sim up and get our backups in for this 4th quarter. That last quarter of play will be coming shortly. Let's get it done, fellas. So welcome back, guys. 4th quarter of play. The starters are still on the field because we want to pour it on, and we continue to make it rain. Alex Garcia in the end zone. Touchdown, Tommies. Taking it right to the Tigers in their own stadium as they go 3-and-out in their next possession. So here we go, man. Let's see if we can get another touchdown here in this 4th quarter. As Brooks is looking around, finds Coley eventually. Nice little play, 6 yards. Doesn't throw it away, doesn't throw a pick. We'll definitely take it. As we'll try to hit him with this play action on the next play. Brooks dropping back. Safety is beat. We got Alex Garcia wide open. And he walks right in. Touchdown, Tommies. We're going to go ahead and just sim out at this point. This is a disaster for the Tigers. I'll catch you later. So we sim to the end of this game, and look what we did to these guys. We win 57-14. It's just absolutely crazy because I remember back in season 2, season 3, when the series was starting up originally, that we would be killed by these kinds of margins. But today we took it to Memphis and just destroyed their hopes and dreams in their own home stadium. So disrespectful. But yo, huge win for us, man. I love to see that, man, for sure. So checking out the stats for our guys, Noah Brooks had to start today. He was fantastic. 418 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. The only reason he had that interception was because it was just a little bit underthrown. He made a good decision. No, Owen Benfield also came in the 4th quarter and played solid, 3 for 5, 61 yards, and a score. The running game was also humming along well as Lucas Coley had 20 carries for 117 yards. Didn't find the end zone, but a couple of his teammates did on the ground. Mike Haynes, who came in as a backup, he had 28 yards and a score, whereas Noah Brooks had 4 carries, 22 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the ground as well. The receiving corps today was anchored by Alex Garcia. He was an absolute baller out there. 8 catches, 113 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Other wide receivers to find the end zone is Pablo Sanchez, and Adrian Allen had a big touchdown score as well. Tyreek Miller, man, almost reached that 100-yard milestone. He was only 5 yards short. Thought he would be able to reach it, but it is what it is. Defensively, multiple guys got involved today. Dale Garrison, Zach Bones, and Antoine Black were tied for the most tackles today with 5. Although Anton Black might have to get the game ball at the end of the day. He had 4 TFLs, 4 of them were sacks. Dale Garrison had a couple of sacks. Kyle Barron, I haven't said his name much, but in his first season, he's been contributing more and more. He's got a sack as well, and so did Mitchell McLaughlin. We forced 2 turnovers as well. Kyle Barron got an interception in the 4th quarter, and then Billy Ewing had an interception on Memphis's first possession of the game. Looks like we didn't force any, fumble recoveries or anything like that, but Dale Garrison did force a safety, providing 2 points to the St. Thomas football team. Let's go. So after the game, we also get some pretty good recruiting news as Steve Miller joins the squad as a 75 overall athlete. Seems like he's an offensive weapon that we will definitely utilize come season 9, so I'm happy to bring him onto the squad. So then also checking out the standings for us so far, and we have a commanding lead. The only game that we have left in conference is Tulane, and even then, by then it might not even matter. Depending on if Eastern Carolina can defeat the Tulane Green Wave, we can actually clinch the conference before we get to the final game of this regular season. It's looking really good right now, but we still got to take care of business, these last couple weeks just to see if we can make it to a BCS Bowl. That's what I really want to do since the national championship sadly might be out of the picture for us. As we'll go ahead and jump into the top 25 polls, there's still 3 undefeated teams left of note in Arkansas, Miami, and Boise State. Michigan does fall a couple of spots because they did lose to a number 5 ranked Penn State squad, which there's no shame in that whatsoever. Just checking out the rest of the rankings, there is St. Thomas sitting at number 15 in the country, and look at Minnesota, they're up to number 13. We should be ranked higher than these guys, to be honest. Look what we did to them back in their second game of the season. We blow them out. There is no reason why they should be ranked higher than us right now, if we're being honest. Seeing who else is in here. Georgia fell 8 spots. Miami of Ohio's in the top 20. Air Force is in the top 25 polls for the first time in a minute. They're number 22. Same with Cal and Virginia Tech. And Houston gets drubbed by Tulane, losing 59-7. It almost takes them out of the top 25 polls completely. You hate to see it if you're a Houston fan. So next episode, we'll actually go out of conference to play the Old Dominion Monarchs, who have a solid team, but just haven't been consistent. They're B, B+, B- across the board. You know, we got a C+ overall squad with a B- offense and that C defense. But we have the best offense in the country, over 40 points per game now. Kirk Hertstreak will be rocking with us, as we should, but we still got to go up in here and take care of business. It should be a really good one, man, so make sure you smash that like button, as well as hit subscribe if you happen to be new. This is John J Gaming on the mic, hoping that you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.